Are you single and are you planning to enter a relationship? Are you being bothered because you are single and that your colleagues are married and some are also going out? If that's you, I want you to pause for a moment and listen to what I am about to tell you. My dear, singleness is a very great moment in anybody's life. If it is well managed, it will serve a person's good. And at the same time, if not well managed, it will also have unpleasant consequences in that person's life. Now, if you are a single and you are watching this, I want you to listen very carefully to what I'm about to tell you. My dear, don't get frustrated if you are single now. And I want you to understand that it is a very good time to explore yourself and the many things within you. In fact, according to 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter from the 7th to 9th verse, singleness is a gift. So, the Apostle Paul says that I wish that all were as myself am, but each has his own gift from God, one of one kind and one of another. To the unmarried and the widows, I say that it is good for them to remain single as I am. I want you to understand that being single is a precious time that can be used to really get to know and love yourself. So, spend the time getting to know you. Discover new things. Work on personal growth. Day by day, you hear people talking about getting a date or going out with someone. Why does everyone think that being in a relationship or married is superior to being single? Those are some questions you might want to think about. I have seen that our culture places such an emphasis on being part of a couple that it makes single people feel like lepers sometimes. But I want to challenge you to reframe being alone. It is all about your attitude. Don't just date someone because you don't want to be alone. I can't tell you how many people I know who just settle because they hate being alone. When you are single, it can be hard to see happy couples showing affection. However, being single can be a great time to deepen relationships with friends and family, to pursue hobbies, to achieve professional goals, and get to know yourself even better. If you are struggling with loneliness, work on building your confidence in social settings. It might seem daunting at first, but try to put yourself out there, meet new people, and let your relationships evolve naturally. My dear, being in a relationship does not make you a better or more successful person. So, don't think less of yourself for being single. Instead, think about the positive aspects of singlehood. You have the freedom to choose where you live and what you do, and you don't have to deal with the stress and annoyances that come with any relationship. Being single also allows you to put your professional and personal goals first. Plenty of people in committed relationships wish they could pursue their own goals without having to compromise. There is no shame in being alone, unless you buy into the myth that there is. People judge you for what you do and how you behave, not for whether you are alone or accompanied. Sometimes being in a relationship can make you lazy about developing yourself. You can get so comfortable that your goals take a back seat. While you are single and waiting, do these things as I may suggest to you. Get involved in meaningful activities and live in the now. Happiness, my friend, in general, is more about your mindset and how you spend your time than about your relationship status. I want you to recognize that not all of your thoughts are facts. Very often, negative thoughts pop into your head without us even realizing it. Eventually, we can start to believe these thoughts as gospel. But it is important to question these thoughts, to look at the patterns. When do these thoughts tend to pop up? What is the opposite of these negative thoughts? For example, if your negative thought is, I am not good enough for that guy, try thinking something along the lines of, I am not going to settle for a relationship with someone who doesn't appreciate me. Again, my dear single, don't wait to be in a relationship to pursue your goals. A lot of the time, we can be guilty of thinking that our life will begin once we are married or living with our spouse, like we are in some kind of limbo until then. Ask yourself, how would your life change once you are in a relationship? Maybe you would travel more, maybe you would start looking to buy a flat or an apartment, or maybe you would start thinking about having children. These are all things that we can start working on without a partner. So, I want you to understand these and not waste your precious single moments. Use your past to improve your future, but not to sabotage it. I have realized that bad relationships can stick with us for a long time, causing you to perhaps lose trust in people or to expect the worst in others or even yourself. We can also be guilty of looking at the past through rose-tinted glasses. We remember the good and forget the bad. It is important not to compare your ex to your current partner or date. They may have different qualities or looks, but that doesn't make one worse than the other. We can, however, use our past to inform our future. Think about the qualities in previous partners that you can appreciate and those that were red flags for you, and adjust your search accordingly. While you are single, take yourself on a date. Why wait to be in a relationship to go out to that fancy restaurant you've been eyeing or watch that new movie that just came out? I found that making time to go out with myself helped me really connect with my inner being and to get to know myself even better. You, my friend, can start off by writing down all the things you want to do with a romantic partner and go out on your own instead. While you are single, make time to be physically intimate with yourself. It is really important to get in touch with your body and allow yourself to indulge in all of your senses. I have found setting time aside to be intimate with myself through the use of aromatherapy oils and massaging lotions really helped me foster a loving relationship with myself. Enjoy the company of friends, call a friend, and voice out or share your feelings. Hearing someone listen and validate how I was feeling was what I needed to remind myself that I wasn't alone and that it was okay to feel how I was feeling. Sometimes just knowing that you are not alone on your journey can make you feel safe and build trust in yourself to move forward with an open heart. Talk to yourself in the way you would want a partner to talk to you. I do this every day. I find it most effective talking to myself in front of a mirror. You can look in the mirror, stare deeply into your eyes, and say out loud or in your mind, I love you. I really love you. I'm so proud of you. You are so beautiful. You are perfect exactly as you are. You are enough. Notice any resistance you might feel in your body as you say these words. It might help to soften your statement with, I am willing to love you. I am willing to believe you are enough. Use this time to get to know and to love yourself. Being single is a prime time to get to know yourself more deeply. Develop yourself as a person and identify what you are looking for in a relationship. Studies have shown that single people go through more personal growth and development than people who are married. Also, engage in your hobbies and interests. Don't wait for any other person to come along so that you can do the things you enjoy. You can and should do those things by yourself. There is no need to deprive yourself of joy just because there is no one there to share it with. Be the kind of person you want to date. Instead of pining for someone to spend time with, learn to enjoy and relish your own company by taking yourself on dates. And instead of looking for the ideal partner, be the kind of partner you are looking for. Think about the things you want in an ideal partner. Do you meet up to those standards yourself? It can be easy to project the qualities we lack on another person. But if you want a partner who will love and treat you well, you also need to love and treat yourself with just as much passion. I strongly believe that if you do this, you will enjoy your single moments while you wait. God bless you.